as we started the interview, I went, it's an absolute pleasure to be joined by one of the best players in the world. And then I went, sorry, the best player in the world. And it's just a horrible clip as you can just see me like looking around at the security guards, seeing if I'm about to get killed. In the room.
Everyone out there will know Chris is, but there might be some older heads out there who perhaps don't. And
Professional footballer.
That's what you think, Chris. Right?
No, don't clip that.
You've worked with some top ballers.
Yes.
I'll list some off now. Kevin De Bruyne,
Okay.
Alexis Sanchez, Fabregas, Sterling, CR7.
Yeah, soon to be Mertesacker.
Yeah, soon to be Mertesacker.
Good.
Out of every footballer you've ever worked with, who's the nicest?
Ooh. Hector Bellerin.
Oh,
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, I had about 5 hours filming with him, but I always say him. He's just so lovely. Yeah.
What makes
really,
it?
really nice.
What makes him different? Because
Same age as me.
Yeah.
Same age. Just actually wanted to be there. Really.
Always
like talk to the camera by himself. So actually gets YouTube, and also followed me afterwards.
Yeah.
I spoke to him a few times on Twitter and things, and just really nice.
it is. I said the same thing, didn't I?
Yeah,
exactly the same thing. I was only with him for like 20 minutes, but
Really? Oh, you filmed with them as well?
yeah, but I was surprised. I used to work for Sporf, and I did a thing.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in the last podcast.
Yeah, we probably did.
We're that old. We're just forgetting.
But yeah, he would just sort of like run up to the camera and do certain bits and stuff. I think he's a lot of footballers now, you probably know more than I do, but like they understand YouTube culture. A lot of them.
Yeah.
I don't want you to name anyone, but have you ever had a horror show?
I don't think I have.
Have you not?
Very dull as it is. I don't think I've actually had anyone that was a proper dickhead. I've had people that like aren't that into it and stuff, and you can tell, but like no one has ever been outright rude.
Do you find it hard to save face when like you're filming with a footballer and you can tell they don't want to be there?
Not really. I think the thing that I don't like is when, because generally if the footballer doesn't want to be there, it's down to the video idea.
Right.
It's down to how you've created this whole concept. So there's times when I'm filming with footballers and I'm like, I've fucked this. I can just tell the video is not funny, like everything's forced, nothing being done is particularly funny or entertaining.
Right.
So those moments suck, but I don't think I fully think, oh, they're being an arsehole.
Because I watched a YouTube short the other day of Harry talking about when he filmed in Ronaldo's garden or something like that.
Yeah.
And he said that he was just smashing the ball at his brother and Ronaldo was like, just chill out, mate, or something. Yeah. And then he got somebody to translate the Portuguese that Ronaldo was talking about, and it was like, surely time's got to be up now.
That's the thing when me and Cal went and filmed with Ronaldo, he said all these things in Portuguese to like his entourage behind, and you're like, I just don't know if he's absolutely insulting my family here or if he actually likes the video. To me, he actually said a couple of nice things. He was like, he said something like, this guy's a wizard. And all the people were commenting on my YouTube video being like, I'm Portuguese, he actually really rates you and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, so that was cool, but
that's so sick.
I think Cal Parisi got some comments that weren't quite as nice.
What Ronaldo?
I can't say. But there were some less nice ones, let's say.
How nervous were you for that? Because I know, like, you're a professional, you've been doing this long enough, but surely you must get a little bit nervous when you're about to meet one of the actual all-time greats.
Yeah, with the Ronaldo one, I definitely was doing like breathing exercises beforehand.
Oh, really?
Shitting it. Yeah, but that was when Ronaldo was in his prime at Real Madrid, and it was genuinely like, I'm filming with the best, second best player in the world. Yeah. But one of the best players in the world, And I think he was Ballon d'Or winner at that time, so best player in the world. And it was just, to get that in your head and also not try and actually get it in your head so much that you can actually still do the interview. I still don't think it properly hits me. I think in a few years I'll look back and I'll be like, oh, this was cool.
I think it's nice to hear that you got nervous though, because I think a lot of kids and people who are growing up that want to do something like that, like watching it, I couldn't tell you were nervous. But
that's just my editing. I said something to him. What did I say to him? I said, as we started the interview, I went, it's an absolute pleasure to be joined by one of the best players in the world. And then I went, sorry, the best player in the world, and it's just a horrible clip as you can just see me like looking around at the security guards, seeing if I'm about to get killed. In the room. So I was definitely in the raw footage, it's not as good, but I think a lot of the time when I have opportunities to film with footballers, I do have to weigh it up because I do still get quite nervous with it. I'm much better these days because generally I'll bring someone along with me as well. So it's not just me and the footballer that have to get on and have to have like a certain vibe. But also it really helps because lots of the footballers have grown up now watching us. So a lot of the times when I go and say hello to people, they actually know who we are, which is lovely.
Would you say you're friends with any footballers now?
I wouldn't say I'm friends because I don't hang out or anything, but I have had like obviously messages back and forth with lots of footballers.
You must have there must be so many Premier League ballers that watch your content.
Yeah, well, I did a video DMing 100 footballers. We did this video where I wasn't expecting anyone to reply because I didn't think people really got notifications for Insta messages. And unless you go through all your Insta messages, I'm terrible at it. So I was just not aware that people would reply. And we messaged 100 footballers like with all these kind of jokey things. And like Saka, I sent a message to saying like it was when he was playing loads of different positions. So I was like left wing, striker, left forward. Haven't seen anyone play the field that well since I was 18. And he replied back being like, "Oh, they haven't seen the Wembley Cup, ChrisMD," or something like that. And I was just like, "Oh, Jesus, no."
That's cool, though.
More about this.
That's unreal.
Who else? Haaland replied.
Haaland
replied. I got a like a fist bump emoji from Haaland.
This when he was at Dortmund.
This when he's at Dortmund, yeah. Foden replied. Who else?
What did Foden say?
I think I just said something really beggy, like looking forward to seeing you for the 3 Lions, mate. I think it was just when he got his call up.
Oh yeah.
And he just said like, "Thanks, mate," or something like that. But it was when it was near the end of the video, and I was like, I need some replies.
Yeah.
So I sent some nice messages.
How long did you give it from sending those messages to waiting for the replies?
Maybe like a week.
Yeah.
I guess. 3 days or so. We got some really good ones. What did we? Fuck, I can't remember it. Hang on, wait. Let me get them up. There were some absolute crackers, and we got replies.
I'm so intrigued by this.
I'd feel so nervous to do it. Like even if you think you're going to get a few replies, like you
I
must
didn't think
feel
I was going to get replies though. That's why
I'd feel so
And
uncomfortable.
as soon as they started coming in, I was like, I've made an error.
That's a good video. That's a good video.
Yeah, it's honestly it's one of my favorite videos we did. I messaged Lucas Podolski, and we said. This is my cousin that came up with this one. We said, "Your left foot hits harder than my dad on the 4th Stella." And then I hashtagged North London is red and so is my broken nose. And he replied back like a bomb emoji. So good. But Podolski replied to Harry, like one of Harry's random tweets in 2015 or something about FIFA. I think it was about him packing Podolski, and Podolski just replied on Twitter with no tagging or anything.
That's quality.
So he obviously is aware of, or his kids are aware
That's
of
funny.
or something.
Oh, it's so good.
Can you DM Mertesacker? Say I'll smoke you in 100 meters.
I might have sent something to him actually. Let me have a look. I need to look at the
Send it now.
Oh, I don't think he's got Instagram. Mertesacker. No, he doesn't.
You've got to outrun someone who hasn't got Instagram.
Honestly, I'm going to get exposed in this video when it happens.